In the last 3 days, you've announced you're going to ride the Giro d'Italia before the Tour de France. Hey, now, if you'd have gone and waited and win the Tour, you joined the famous 5 club, winning it 5 times. You could be jeopardising that by trying to win the Giro, rather. But also, of course, if you won, you would be among the greatest Grand Tour riders ever.
I think that's exactly it. I mean, yes, there is a certain amount of risk involved there, but I really feel as if this year is just an amazing opportunity in so many ways, and a very difficult opportunity for me to turn down, given that I've won the Tour de France, I've won the Vuelta this year, and if I did go on and win the Giro, that would, I mean, to hold all 3 titles within a 12-month period would just be, that would be magic. That would be so.
But then
so
the pressure's
special.
on, of course, because you're Mr. Tour de France. To win in July, just a few weeks after the Giro, I think it's about 6 weeks the gap.
It is.
Do you think you can get yourself back into shape?
I do. I think typically between the Giro and the Tour you have 5 weeks. Next year there's 6 because of the Football World Cup.
Yeah.
So I think that's a very special opportunity. It gives me 1 week extra to be able to recover and have an extra week of training and preparation leading up to the Tour de France. So I believe it's possible, and my coach Tim Kerrison believes it's possible. So we're certainly going to set out to try and accomplish that. But I know I'm going to have to go up against everything next year. So,
well, hey, listen, if you win the Giro, you win the Tour de France, you're going to have to go and try and defend your title in the Vuelta, because no one has ever won the 3 Grand Tours in the same year, ever. And then you would be the superstar.
Listen, we'll see about that, Phil. I mean, yeah, that's a long way off. I think for now I'm just going to commit to Giro and Tour. But yeah, I mean, obviously the Vuelta is a race I love racing as well, and it would be hard to say no to the Vuelta, but at the same time I am realistic, and I know how hard it is to do 2 Grand Tours, yet alone 3.